Good morning. It is Sunday. It is the 27th of April. It is the Lord's Day. And I'm reading from John 12:24. Truly, truly, I say to you, unless a grain of wheat falls into the earth and dies, it remains alone. But if it dies, it bears much fruit. Now, of course, contextually, Christ is speaking of his own death here, that he needed to die in order to pay for sin, because then the saints of all ages would be in relationship and fellowship with God. And as for the church, the gospel spreads, more people are saved, people are being saved all over the world, and it was his death, burial, and resurrection as payment for sin that provided for all of this. And it's the same thing. If we die to Christ, and in other words, we live our lives to serve him, we become one more instrument by which the gospel is spread, by which his love and grace is demonstrated, and we have no idea how he may use us to advance his kingdom. This sort of carries on, not necessarily intentionally, the theme of the last few days, which is being open to opportunities he may give you in your life to serve him and to reach others, because he allows us as part of his kingdom to carry on the work of his kingdom. Now, he doesn't need us to do that, but he allows us to do that. That's part of the blessing of the Christian life, is to live Christ before others as a testimony and sometimes as a gospel sharing witness to his glory and to all that he has to offer. And so as we worship today on the Lord's Day, which every Sunday is commemoration of his resurrection, not just last Sunday, Easter Sunday, but let us remember that as the first day of the week, we are being fed so that we can go out and feed and serve others. So have a blessed Lord's Day, and I'll see you again tomorrow.